At this very moment, 3 angels are traversing the heavens, and the revelations they bring concerning their sight are of utmost urgency. This message is not a mere coincidence. It has been divinely orchestrated. If you find yourself engaged with this message, it is because the heavens wish to unveil insights that your physical eyes alone cannot discern. Prepare yourself, for soon your perception will extend to embrace the extraordinary. You have been selected to witness beyond the veil of ordinary existence. God is poised to impart significant truths that will transform your perspectives on life, your relationships with others, and your spiritual odyssey. However, an adversary lurks, endeavoring to shroud your vision. He understands that if you gain sight, you will triumph. This is precisely why 3 angels have been dispatched, each with a poignant message tailored for your spiritual perception. Stay attentive, for the 3rd angel carries a message you do not wish to overlook. As we proceed, I invite you to express your readiness by commenting, "Lord, open my spiritual eyes." This declaration will serve as your key to receiving the abundant revelations that the heavens are prepared to bestow upon you. Something immensely powerful is about to be unleashed spiritually across the earth, and this release is intricately tied to your ability to perceive it. In recent days, the celestial realm has been sending subtle indications, visions and dreams, a sense of restlessness within your spirit, and sudden feelings that a significant event is imminent. If you found peace, strength, or encouragement through this message, please subscribe, and may God continue to bless and guide you every day. Have you sensed this unusual presence, a compelling urge to pray, to stay vigilant, or to distance yourself from individuals and environments that once felt familiar? This is anything but arbitrary. The heavens are preparing you for an extraordinary event. 3 angels have begun to circulate among the chosen contenders, and you are among them. They are here to extend spiritual revelations directed to your insight, your discernment, and your worldview. Your vision is being attuned to perceive what lies beyond the natural realm, which encompasses falsehoods, hazardous circumstances, concealed opportunities, and spiritual snares set by the enemy. Yet be warned, many are neglecting these signs and remaining spiritually dormant. Therefore, the alarm is being sounded now, resounding and clear. The heavens are imploring, "Open your eyes." God seeks to safeguard you, guide you along the correct path, and unveil the promises that lie before you yet remain unrecognized. Prior to moving forward, please affirm your willingness by commenting, "I am ready to see with God's eyes." This statement carries weight. By expressing it, you manifest your readiness to embrace what the Spirit desires to unveil. Have you ever pondered why some individuals seem to foresee dangers before they materialize? Why do certain people have visions, sense omens, and clearly discern right from wrong, while others remain oblivious, even in the presence of blatant signs? This phenomenon is known as spiritual vision, and it is precisely what is about to be activated within you. Your spiritual eyes function as windows. Once opened, they allow you to view the world through God's perspective. Right now, 3 angels are being directed to open these windows into your existence. However, take heed, none of this is coincidental. God is facilitating this activation because He has chosen you to perceive beyond the visible spectrum. Many are being led astray as they assess with their physical sight. Conversely, you are being summoned to perceive through spiritual insight. You may have experienced moments of confusion, misguided choices, and disappointments from those you once trusted. All these experiences have been permitted to awaken your spirit so that you may now receive divine clarity. God longs to reveal the truth to you. He wishes to liberate you from manipulation, from envy masquerading as friendship, and from betrayal cloaked in sweet words. You will gain foresight before events unfold. You will discern potential failures prior to encountering them, enabling you to evade paths that have led countless others to ruin. To achieve this, you must align yourself spiritually. Comment, "I consent to see with the eyes of the Holy Spirit." This will serve as your prophetic proclamation. By expressing this, you invite heaven to initiate the opening of your spiritual eyesight. When the heavens orchestrate movements, nothing occurs by accident. Encountering an angel is an immense honor, signifying divine attention. Yet, when 3 angels appear consecutively, it indicates the establishment of a trifecta mission in your life. God communicates in layers, intending to illuminate 3 specific realms where your awareness needs to expand: truth, justice, and promise. These 3 angels will not merely offer comfort. They will serve to awaken, alert, and activate you. They will bring revelations that will shield you from harm, realign you on the correct path, and direct you toward promises on the verge of fulfillment. In biblical narrative, the number 3 symbolizes completeness, affirmation, and divine intent. Jesus rose on the 3rd day. Paul prayed thrice before accepting grace in light of his afflictions. 3 times Peter denied his association with Jesus, and thrice was he restored. 3 angels visited Abraham before the devastation of Sodom and Gomorrah. The arrival of 3 angels signifies a complete mission approaching your life. They will convey 3 interrelated messages, providing 3 truths you need to heed, even if some may sting. They will enlighten you in 3 crucial aspects: what you must cease to perceive, what you need to start recognizing, and what remains concealed yet will be unveiled. You are poised for a supernatural visitation, yet the adversary is aware of this. He will attempt to cloud your vision, divert your focus, instill doubt, or entangle you with individuals and circumstances that impair your spiritual sensitivity. Thus, you must now declare, "Lord, send the 3 angels into my life." This simple prayer serves as your authorization, demonstrating that you are receptive to heaven's intentions. Heaven acts only where there is willingness. The 3 angels are en route, and upon their arrival, your perception will be irrevocably transformed. God could have chosen to communicate through whispers to your heart, or conveyed messages through dreams or words, yet He has chosen to utilize your vision, and this selection is deeply significant. Our eyes serve as the windows to our soul. What enters through them shapes our feelings, beliefs, fears, and desires. This is why the enemy exerts considerable effort to manipulate what you observe, seeking to confuse, deceive, and distort your perception. The media, societal influences, social networks, each clamors for control over your sight. As your vision becomes filled with empty images, fear, sensuality, lies, and illusions, the space available for God to reveal the truth diminishes. Hence, heaven is calling you back. God wishes to restore your spiritual sight. He aims to clear the lenses of your soul, enabling you to perceive clearly and discerningly, thus liberating you from darkness. In Matthew 6, verse 22, Jesus proclaimed, "The eye is the lamp of the body. If your eyes are healthy, your whole body will be filled with light." Do you comprehend the potency of this statement? If your eyes possess purity, you will navigate by the light. However, should they be clouded by hurt, envy, sin, or deceit, confusion will envelop you. Therefore, the arrival of the three angels is essential. Their mission extends beyond merely revealing. They are here to restore the spiritual authority inherent in your vision, allowing you to see with clarity, wisdom, and divine guidance. You will begin to perceive motivations before they surface, reveal concealed opportunities, and discern threats where others see mere beauty. Above all, you will witness the divine workings manifesting in your life. However, for this to materialize, you need to proclaim, "Lord, cleanse my spiritual eyes. I yearn to see your truth." Comment with conviction, as each declaration unlocks something celestial. The first angel coming to you bears a sacred mission to unearth truths that have remained hidden. These truths may pertain to various aspects of your life, including the real intentions of those around you, circumstances that appear favorable but are in fact deceptions, enticing words that conceal manipulation, and paths that seem divinely ordained, yet were laid by the enemy to lead you astray. This angel arrives as a beacon of light amid darkness. His purpose is not to soothe, but to alert you. His mission is to lift the veil and reveal what lies behind mere appearances. Have you ever experienced a sense of wrongness devoid of tangible evidence? A feeling of discomfort in a conversation or an unease when entering a space? This sensation marks the commencement of the first angel's influence. He is already in your vicinity, prompting you to question, reassess, and observe. Because while the truth can liberate, it can also be unsettling. There are truths you may have been reluctant to acknowledge. There comes a time when we must confront the reality of those around us, a time when the veil of ignorance is lifted. The first angel appears to guide us towards clarity, ensuring that no deceit can cloud our judgment any longer. This angel will touch our eyes, revealing the true nature of those who surround us, those who draw near solely for their own gain, those who drain our spiritual and emotional vitality, and those who threaten the divine promises God has made concerning our lives. It is essential to prepare for this revelation, for it may bring pain and disrupt the foundations we have established. Yet, this upheaval is vital for us to enter the new phase that God has in store for us. Just as Jesus restored sight to Paul on the road to Damascus, the first angel's purpose is to unveil our eyes so that we may recognize the mission for which we have been called. With this awareness, we must be ready to sever unhealthy ties, to break free from detrimental cycles, and to declare enough. You will be liberated from illusions, and the truths that may wound you today will be the sources of your salvation tomorrow. Therefore, affirm in the comments with unwavering faith, "Angel of truth, reveal all that is hidden." This declaration is your pathway to discernment. Once made, you will witness revelations beyond your imagination. The second angel arrives not with gentle words, but wielding a spiritual sword, sent as the herald of divine justice. Where the first angel opens our eyes to the truth, this second angel enacts God's justice in our lives, a process much more profound than it might appear. You may have suffered injustices, experienced humiliation, betrayal, or been overlooked. Perhaps attempts were made to steal your opportunities, inheritance, dreams, or promises, and your faith was ridiculed, leaving you to wonder if anything would change. But behold, this angel comes bearing a direct command from the throne of God. All that has been done in secrecy against you will be illuminated. Those who have conspired will be made aware of the covenant you hold with the Most High. This angel confronts the hidden spiritual systems that conspire against you, curses pronounced, harmful intentions masked as flattery, family legacies that hinder your success, and the clandestine accusations, judgments, and lies that have been sown. All of this will be revealed, and God's hand will dismantle what has risen against you. As Psalm 37 verse 26 proclaims, He will make your righteousness shine out like the light, and your judgment like the noonday. When the second angel enhances your vision, you will witness the Lord restoring your reputation, reclaiming what has been taken from you, and rectifying distortions. More importantly, you will observe the downfall of those who unjustly targeted you, not with a spirit of hatred, but with a sense of reverence, realizing that no one can harm a child of God without consequences. This angel comes to restore your honor while liberating you from the burdens of revenge, pain, and bitterness. Justice will be served without any need for your involvement. Therefore, declare triumphantly in the comments, I receive the angel of divine justice into my life. Say this with sincerity, for this affirmation will set the stage for a transformative shift visible even to those who have doubted your faith. The third angel signifies completion. Once the truth is unveiled and God's righteousness takes effect, the time for promises to manifest arrives. This promise will not merely exist as a concept, but will materialize into a reality before your very eyes. This angel carries the seal of victory. He does not just proclaim blessings, but actively activates them. He releases what has been withheld, opens doors barred by human intervention, and shatters the invisible chains that have held you back. And most remarkably, you will witness, yes, you will behold with your own eyes, the power of God at work in your life. Answers will come, healing will occur, financial assistance will arrive, reunions will take place, and long-held dreams will be revived. Formerly shut doors will fling open, not owing to your merit, but because of your perseverance. Heaven has acknowledged your endurance, your faith, and your silent tears. Now, the third angel arrives as a messenger of the harvest. Recall the prayers you uttered long ago that seemed unheard, the promises that felt forgotten, and those moments of despair when you questioned God's presence in your life. He never abandoned you. He was simply preparing the opportune moment, which is now. As stated in Isaiah 43 verse 19, Behold, I am doing a new thing. It shall spring forth. Do you not perceive it? I will make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the desert. This third angel will unveil what has been transpiring in the depths of eternity, showcasing the imminent revelations from heaven. Your victory will be apparent, and no one will be able to deny that it is the work of God. Your trials have formed you, and now will He be exalted. You wept, and now He will bring you joy. You waited, and now you will see the fulfillment of the promise. Therefore, proclaim in the comments, I receive the promise that God has for me. This declaration activates the angel of fulfillment, initiating the movement of everything that has been delayed. Victory is on its way, and your eyes will witness it. Even now, as you engage with this message, heaven is dislodging the scales obscuring your spiritual vision. These scales have not been physical. They are unseen yet impactful, manifesting as trauma, deception, falsehoods you once accepted, doctrinal teachings devoid of revelation, unhealed wounds, and unanswered prayers that led to spiritual numbness. But now, these scales are falling away. Just as the Apostle Paul experienced a transformative moment of sight after 3 days of blindness, you too are undergoing a shift in perspective. Where once you perceived with fear, you will now discern with faith. Where doubt clouded your view, clarity will emerge. Instead of focusing on obstacles, newfound opportunities will become visible to you. You will perceive what others cannot, not because you are superior, but because God has set you apart for a unique purpose. While others remain enmeshed in spiritual distractions, you will embody vigilance and clarity. In contrast to those enveloped in illusions, you will navigate by revelation. Amid doubt, your eyes will affirm the unwavering work of God. As the scales fall from your sight, they will transform your vision into portals, allowing you to detect spiritual energies, to discern between light and darkness, to hear God's affirmative whispers amid worldly skepticism, and to recognize when to advance, pause, or reflect. Guidance will come through signs and visions, your intuition will be honed, your spiritual sensitivity rekindled, and your life secured by the foresight you now possess. From this moment onward, you will seek less reassurance from others, for the heavens will clarify everything for you. Therefore, express in the comments with conviction and authority, Lord, clear my vision so that I may see with purity and discernment. This is your prayer for liberation. What was once clouded will now be revealed. Prepare yourself, for you will perceive realities that many cannot. Have you ever considered how often your faith has been challenged? How many times have you believed, waited, and prayed, only to see things unfold contrary to your desires, leaving you bewildered and frustrated? Unbeknownst to you, the adversary has begun to shroud your spiritual vision with a veil. This veil is woven from deceptive whispers in your mind. God will not hear you. You are unworthy. Everyone else thrives, but not you. Your prayers merely hit the ceiling. If God existed, he would have acted by now. These voices felt like your own thoughts, but they were, in fact, poisoned arrows aimed at your spiritual clarity. The enemy's true objective was never just to stall your progress. It was to blind your faith. For he understands that if your vision of faith falters, you become directionless, ceasing to trust, dream, or hope. A faithless heart is a vulnerable battleground. However, today, the heavens have chosen to intervene. 3 angels are being dispatched with a singular mission to restore your faith and renew your spiritual clarity. They come to remind you of your identity, to affirm that God is with you, that the promises still endure, and that what appears delayed is merely being refined by God's flawless timing. The enemy sought to weaponize time against you, but the heavens will repurpose it for your benefit. Discouragement will transform into strength, weariness into a rejuvenated spirit, and ignorance into prophetic insight. Your faith will once more illuminate your path. You will return to passionate prayer, bold belief, and authoritative declarations. For your vision is being renewed. Thus, I urge you to proclaim it with faith. I reject the adversary's lies. My faith is being restored. Write this as an act of spiritual warfare. Today, the enemy loses dominion over your mind, and heaven restores your sight. When your spiritual eyes are opened, you will not merely perceive differently, you will be guided in new ways. Heaven will commence communication with you in manners beyond human comprehension. You will begin to receive prophetic dreams, sudden visions, and tangible signs confirming divine intent. This is not mere imagination. It is the Holy Spirit manifesting with power. It is the language of the divine beginning to work within you. Many believe dreams and visions are exclusive to pastors or leaders, but this is a misconception. Joel 2 verse 28 states, I will pour out my spirit upon all flesh. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams, and your young men will see visions. This promise extends to everyone, including you. God will begin to reveal answers to you while you sleep. You may feel heightened awareness when entering places that are not meant for you. You will encounter individuals who serve as confirmations of what he wishes to convey. You will hear words that resonate remarkably with your silent prayers. You will no longer dwell in darkness. You will navigate with precision. While many depend on logic, you will be guided by the Spirit. Most beautifully, you will come to realize that nothing occurs by mere chance. Everything will emerge as a sign. Every event will align, revealing the ever-present companionship of heaven. However, be mindful. For this to unfold, a sensitive spirit and a surrendered heart are essential. Do not overlook the subtle details. Do not dismiss as coincidence the ways the Spirit is communicating with you. The supernatural may be subtle, but those with open eyes discern it all. If you wish to be guided by visions, dreams, and signs, declare now in the comments, "Lord, guide me through your signs. I wish to see with spiritual eyes." This declaration activates your spiritual sensitivity. From now on, you will begin to witness the heavens revealing themselves in the intricate aspects of your daily life. To see with your soul's eyes is not merely to look ahead. It is to perceive the unseen. It involves discerning the spiritual realm that underlies the natural world, sensing the inexpressible that becomes clear within you. The eyes of the soul are attuned to truth, to God's presence, and to the promptings of the Holy Spirit. They can detect when something is amiss, despite appearances suggesting otherwise. They sense envy even when a person appears to smile. They recognize the atmosphere of peace or disturbance, regardless of silence. Seeing with the soul's eyes is a rare spiritual gift, yet it is being activated within you at this very moment. Many remain guided solely by the physical senses, judging solely by outward appearances.